So we've landed in Vancouver, grabbed our compass card, taking the SkyTrain to make our way towards downtown Vancouver. In our previous vlogs, we took you to Squamish and Whistler and the Capilano Suspension Bridge, but today we want to show you all the places you can visit in Vancouver. So let's get started.
We're planning to take a bus right now that will take us to the subway station, and from there we'll continue on. So we have the Presto card, the Compass card, that's like the Presto here in Vancouver.
You'll see these compass vending machines in all subway stations, so you can either get a new compass card or load the ones that you have.
In Vancouver, the entire region is divided into 3 zones. So unlike Presto, where you have one fare for all over Toronto, it's depending on the zone. So you have to pay extra if you're going from zone 1 to zone 2 or from zone 2 to zone 3. So keep that in mind when you're traveling around Vancouver.
So the trains here are called SkyTrains because they are above ground mostly, and I actually prefer them to the subway. They're more cleaner, I think, because they're new. So now we're making our way towards Waterfront Station, and make sure you tap out because they will charge you by the zone.
If it's one thing Vancouver is not disappointing at, that's the views.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, it's amazing. And I think another great thing that I saw here is most of the subway line was like outside, not underground like Toronto. So you could enjoy those mountain views wherever you were. Really like it.
We are here at Waterfront now, and we're gonna go to Canada Place, which is one of the famous spots that you should visit in Vancouver.
So that is Canada Place. This view is beautiful. Like there's water, there's mountains. This is basically the port of Vancouver, so a lot of ships would go from here. And as you can see, there's like a big ship standing right there. That's the cruise ship that I booked for us. I wish it would have booked it. I would have been excited about it. But
It's so cool,
maybe one day
right?
we will book a cruise. But it's so beautiful. Okay, so there, if you can see, there are a lot of people crossing on that red bridge. That's basically the bridge to the ferry, which will take you to North Vancouver, which is on that side. It's like a 15-minute ferry.
Is it like an island, Toronto Island type?
Yeah, kind of.
If you had to compare it to something. Oh, I think the ferry is just leaving.
Yeah. And it's like part of their transit system. So you can use your compass card on that.
That's nice.
So cool. Comment below if you guys know which song this is. Yeah, so right now we're at Canada Place. So there's like a whole pathway here where you can walk and explore this area. So it does look kind of crowded, but let's go and check it out, what it's all about. It is a gloomy day, which is very on brand for Vancouver, but that's not taking away from the beauty that you can see right there.
So this is Flyover, which is quite famous here, and all.
What are they doing this? It's like a virtual flight kind of thing.
You don't fly for real.
No, they just like hang you kind of, it's like a ride. So they hang you and then they show you views of
Oh, it just
Vancouver.
feels like
Or
you're...
Canada actually, because it's Flyover Canada. They'll have like views of Niagara Falls or the Rockies, the mountains and stuff like that.
You know, flyovers are also bridges.
That's not what it was. It was like apartments with the rooms in a cruise ship.
Is this the same cruise ship we saw from that side?
From the front, yeah.
These looks like houses. Damn. So this is where the rich people would board off first. Do you think they have enough for everyone?
I have no idea.
They should
There
maybe
are a
after
lot.
Titanic.
Let me do 0.5.
This is so cool.
Like the dining room, restaurants, and that's where the boarding is going to happen. I think they're getting ready for the boarding.
Is tempting you to book a cruise?
This is huge. I don't know. so crazy.
I feel like
Being in
once
the
you're
water.
inside, it'll feel like you're in a 5-star hotel. It won't feel like you're in a cruise or something, right? But these views, once the ship is sailing,
Yeah,
the views these people would have.
amazing.
So yeah, if someone's interested to go on the Norwegian Zoo,
Anyone can come here, enjoy these views, and sit around, especially when the weather is nice. And during Christmas, they have like lights all over, so it looks even more beautiful.
You can get here by the waterfront station or at the Canada Place and Barat Street intersection.
and now we can see the North Vancouver that you were talking
Yes,
about.
yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like a small town. It's like a whole city in itself.
Yeah.
The scenic views here never get old. You will see lots of seaplanes landing in the water, cruise ships and boats. It really is a beautiful place. So this is definitely on top of our must-visit places in Vancouver, so do check it out when you're here. Now let's continue on our journey and make our way towards our next stop.
Ritika used to live here, but she's forgotten everything. But she's not ready to admit she's forgotten everything.
I have
She's
not.
always fighting with Google Maps and taking us to wrong places. What do you have to say for yourself?
I am not fighting with anyone. I just know better. Okay.
You see what I have to deal with? I would rather we were both tourists here than you pretending like you know everything.
Fine. I'm not gonna say anything.
Finally, following Google Maps, we have made our way towards Stanley Park.
Preparing for our cycle trip, getting some snacks.
Cycle trip or Stanley Park trip?
Stanley Park trip, but we're going to be cycling around, so we need something to fuel our energy.
This is where we'll get our bikes from for Stanley Park. There are like a lot of shops even on this side.
Yeah.
You can also get e-bikes and e-scooters. They're very easily available.
So this is like bike share in Toronto. These are called Mobi or Mobi. And basically you just have your app or you can get membership and you can then take your bikes for 30 minutes. That's the time interval. They also come with helmets, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, and also
Safety first.
new, right? Toronto
Yeah.
doesn't have it.
Yeah, so this is a great option because it's so easy to like discover when you're on a bicycle. You have like great views and there's like bike lanes everywhere. So a good option to have.
And honestly, you just feel healthier also when you're biking around the city. So we got this coupon from, they're like distributing it out there. Basically, you don't have to give tax if you show this coupon, which is kind of cool.
You can rent the bikes on an hourly basis. You just have to provide them with your ID and then they will give you the bikes and accessories that you need for your ride.
Got helmets for our bikes.
Ready?
Yeah.
So cool. So Seawall is basically the entire route next to Stanley Park where you bike, right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
So the seawall is 28 kilometers long, but you will feel like stopping every 5 minutes because the views just keep getting better and better.
Okay, this is honestly so amazing. I think biking on this route was the best decision we've made today.
There is no shortage of scenic views. This is really the West Coast magic. Now this part of the route was our absolute favorite. It's like we entered a watercolor painting. You have to really stop and admire.
So we are here at one of the beaches on the seawall and it looks beautiful. I mean, look at the view. Nothing beats this.
Maybe Beach 2's view might beat it.
Let's see.
How many beaches does Stanley Park have?
Lots of
I don't know. These are the 3 people who live in Vancouver.
I think we have 3 beaches.
Yeah, 3.
English Bay, second beach and third beach for sure. I don't know what beach is this one.
It's one of them.
Okay, then let's have some snacks, then we'll continue.
Okay.
Yeah?
Here's another spot that we just had to stop at.
Like everywhere we're going, it seems pretty. But then 2 seconds later, something prettier comes along.
We're just having fun.
Go and say hi.
No, I can't. I'm scared.
Okay, it's time to go back and return our bikes.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun and saw a lot of scenic views. We actually saw the true beauty of Vancouver, so that was amazing. Definitely the highlight of my day. So we're exploring Gastown neighborhood right now. It seems like a really good, charming neighborhood. Has a lot of small stores and boutiques and some really cute cafes and restaurants where you guys can like check out, spend your evening, I would say.
CCN Tower.
How much is the ticket? Let's go. What's it called?
I have no idea.
The Skylon Tower.
Skylon Tower.
What do you mean? I have no idea.
Come on. At the corner of Cambie and Water Street, you'll find the famous Gastown steam clock. It was built in 1977 and whistles and chimes every 15 minutes, so stick around for a show. It's quirky, it's iconic, it's a total must-see.
What do you want to do next?
This place looks cute. Let's check it out.
Oh yeah, this logo is so cute.
We don't have this donut shop in Toronto, so we had to check it out. And this place has been around since 1976, so you know they're doing something right. It's so cute, we love the colors here, and after a very hard decision-making process, because everything looked so good, we went for 3 donuts. They were $3.25 each, so not bad pricing-wise, but let's taste test.
Had so many good flavors, like we couldn't even choose which one we want, so we got 3.
Yeah, they were also different and unique also.
Yeah.
I haven't heard about those flavors.
So we got the lemon cheesecake, and then we got churros. This looks yummy. And then we got raspberry, blueberry jelly. So excited to try. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, it's so good. Look at that. So good. The quality feels really nice.
Alright, then I'm gonna try the churros one.
Okay.
It's so fluffy.
Right?
Yeah.
It feels so like light.
Love it.
Add this to our must-try in Gastown list.
Such a cool shop. All your cowboy needs are being met by this store.
That's so crazy that they have this kind of store.
So for some food, we are gonna go to Meat, which is a vegan restaurant here in Gastown, and I've heard great things about it. So let's check it out and see if we find something nice there.
This is another Vancouver-based restaurant that we don't have in Toronto, so we had to give it a try. And the menu had so many options. Even if you're not vegan, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. We ordered some mocktails, which looked amazing. Then we ordered butter chicken, noodles, tacos, and plant-based burger. So let's taste test.
It's good. It's like butter chicken gravy on noodles.
Oh.
It's okay. I think my favorite were the tacos.
Portions were great, and we are definitely coming back for those tacos. They were absolutely delicious. We're stuffed and satisfied and are ready to soak in the Gastown magic, especially at night. Look at all the lights. Every corner feels so photogenic. Great way to call it a night, but don't worry, we have more Vancouver to explore.
So this is the famous Laughing Man here at English Bay. Once you're in Vancouver, you have to visit at least one beach. Our itinerary was kind of packed, so we couldn't plan for like a lot of things, but we knew we had to go somewhere. So we picked English Bay. This is one of the most famous beaches Vancouver has. Let's see what it's all about.
It's a beautiful day today to be at the beach.
Yeah, let's find like a good spot to sit and chill.
The views here are just insane. You have the water, the mountains in the distance, and it's just the perfect place to unwind after a busy day. I remember spending my weekends here at this beach with my friends and just looking at that view. It definitely is one of those spots that will make you fall in love with Vancouver all over again.
So how did you feel coming back to Vancouver?
it's like all the memories that I have with this place just came back. Like all the years I've spent in these places, every time we were going to like Stanley Park or coming to the beach, I just remember the time I've spent here all those years. And it's all just so nice. It feels really good to be back.
It's like an amazing coastal vacation city.
Yeah.
So I
definitely.
really enjoyed it. I would love to come back here as soon as we can.
I think there are many more spots that we can discover next time we are here. But overall, I think this vacation has been so amazing.
Yeah.
The sunsets at this beach are so beautiful. We're here a bit early, so we won't be able to see the sunset because we have other places we want to cover. But
Yeah, I guess everyone sitting here is ready to watch the sunset.
Here's a glimpse of that sunset that we're talking about. How beautiful.
All those people who live here, their views would be this beach and these sunsets every single day.
there's also a restaurant right here called Cactus Club Cafe. You can go there and enjoy the beautiful view and some great food.
Oh yeah, it's pretty famous. It's in Toronto as well, right? Alright guys, so that was our experience in downtown Vancouver.
So those were some of the famous spots here in Vancouver that you must visit if you're visiting. And
Yeah, those were definitely on our bucket list. All of them were worth it.
And hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.
And until then, bye.